Ooh. Da-da-da. We are back to streaming again. Nice. Okay, I'm just getting things situated as we wait for people to show up. Says we have people viewing, but no one in chat for some reason. It's okay to chat. Don't be shy. This is a safe space. Hey, Ocean. Welcome. How you doing? Mm-hmm. Da, 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 da. Okay, I think that's everything. It looks like. Yeah, almost. Hold on. Now that's everything. Yeah. Okay. So now we are finishing off the Sly. What do you call a group of four? Because there was a trilogy, but now there's an extra one. What do you call that? And I'm not counting Bentley's hack attack thing. That's even though that's part of the franchise, that's like just a bonus thing. I never played that actually. I don't know if that's still available. Who knows? Anyway, we're finishing off the Sly series because yeah, still only 4 games. It's a shame. Here we go. I also really like the music for it, especially with the yeah, I love that instrument. I forget what that's called, but it's very spacey. A lot of space and sci-fi uses it. You know, it's like usually associated with aliens, but here it's because time. The only association I can think of, like, okay, something with time that has that instrument, my thought is, Doctor Who. I like it, though. Same composer. Peter McCullen. They still have the same composer. Not to be confused with Peter Cullen, the voice actor of Optimus Prime. Similar names. It's just this one has Mick in it. Peter McCullen. He's a composer. Doing good. Looks like this will be the last time I will watch you live stream. I'm going to orientation tomorrow for my job after 2 years. Oh. I'm guessing you just will be too busy to join on the streams, or you just unable to watch streams? Like, I'm just curious what it means, like you won't be able to watch. I'm just curious what that means. Because, like, okay, life gets busy, jobs get busy, of course, but, like, is there a reason? I'm just curious. Also, beautiful background of their hideout. I think it's their Paris hideouts there. It's a little different. I'm just gonna hand it in. And we'll see more people show up as well. Also, if I remember correctly, this game has slow load times. Interesting how a lot of PS3 games have the epilepsy warning on them, which, okay, fair enough, but like, surely that's not a problem anymore. Also, RIP Senzaru Games, they no longer exist. Instead, now they have, they've been shut down. Senzaru Games, they were bought by Facebook, made a few, Oculus games, but then they got shut down. Now the original, like, founders of Senzaru created a new indie studio called Sneaky Devil. Like, Sneaky Devil Games, that's what they're called now. I don't know if any of the other original developers are with them, but at least the original guys behind it, like the founders, are there. So that's cool. I wish the best of luck to them. Also, this is a very Doctor Who-esque title screen. Kind of. Very much so. I mean, time travel, it's about, a lot of timey-wimey stuff. Like, it's weird that the van is... I don't know. Still cool, though. Okay. We're gonna do new game. Hey, Supersonic, welcome. Time to go back in time. Yep, pretty much. Yeah, full story. Bits of, lore in the title screen, that's neat. Some of it is not too, yeah. I will say, this is actually the first Sly game I played. I started out the series with this one because I saw a pamphlet for it in the box of, the Ratchet and Clank collection, like the HD collection, and I found the pamphlet, and I was like, oh, this looks interesting, so I found the game, played it, liked it a lot, then found out about the trilogy and played that.
I should probably just start at the beginning. The name's Sly. Sly Cooper, and I'm a thief. From a long line of thieves. In fact, thieving is the family business. And business was good. Although, until recently, I considered myself retired. Having hung up my mask and cane, I was enjoying life on the other side of the law. In the company of a certain lovely Interpol agent named Carmelita Fox. She and I had a history, which generally involved her trying to lock me up. So, I should mention our current situation was only possible because she thought I had amnesia. I didn't. It was great to finally enjoy each other's company without a shock pistol being involved, and we quickly put the past behind us. But as time went on, the old itch came back, and I knew I needed to pull a heist. I should also mention that as a master thief, I only steal from other thieves. So it took me a while, but I finally found what I was looking for. My target was an upstart art mogul, a real hotshot collector. He seemed respectable, had even opened a new museum. But I could smell a rat. Reliable sources told me he was dealing in black market antiques worth millions. So I felt he should share the wealth. I was working on a plan when one night, as if on cue, Bentley showed up. Bentley was the brains of our operation, the mastermind. We grew up in the same orphanage where we bonded over stealing cookies, our very first heist. And we've been best friends and partners ever since. We hadn't seen each other for a while, but I knew immediately that something was up.
Okay. Bit of a retcon. Meh, it's fine.
Bentley had been enjoying his time off too, building a new lab from scratch with his girlfriend and fellow tech whiz, Penelope. She had joined the team on our last caper, and the two of them had really hit it off. Apparently, they'd had just finished work on a top-secret project when Penelope had simply vanished. Bentley was worried sick. He searched frantically but found nothing. Then, he noticed something that completely stunned him. In his spare time, Bentley had been researching the Thieves Raccoonus, the Master Thief's handbook passed down through the Cooper family for generations. Its pages overflowing with the exploits and secret techniques of my esteemed ancestors. Only now, those pages weren't so full. In fact, they were disappearing right before Bentley's eyes. Realizing there was no time to waste, he gathered his gear and raced off to Paris.
Alrighty.
The first thing Bentley did was track down Murray, the third in our trio. Murray was our enforcer, the muscle, and the guy who'd eaten all the cookies we stole back in our orphanage days. Through the years, the three of us had become an unbeatable team, and we were more like a family now than a gang. Murray had been living his dream on the pro driving circuit, where his van had become famous, or rather, infamous, for all the crashes he'd caused. Eventually, he was unable to find a sponsor due to his high insurance premiums, and he moved into Demolition Derby, where he remained undefeated. When Bentley showed up, however, Murray dropped everything to help out. Especially when Bentley explained that his van was the key to the whole plan. With Carmelita distracted by a new assignment, I took the opportunity to slip away and met up with the guys at our old Paris hideout. Bentley launched into one of his elaborate presentations, and I saw the whole scary picture. Someone, or something, was literally erasing Cooper history. Then, to our amazement, Bentley revealed that he already had the solution: time travel. It turns out his top-secret project was constructing a time machine, and now he modified the design to fit into Murray's van. We were going to travel back in time, stop those responsible, and fix the damage they'd done. Bentley explained the only catch was that in order to travel to a particular time, the machine required an object from that era. We knew from the changes to the Thieves Raccoonus that our first stop was feudal Japan. So here we were, about to steal a priceless 17th century samurai dagger from the same museum I'd been casing. Funny how things work out sometimes.
Okay, wow. Long cutscenes. And the cutscenes are more animated now, which I don't mind them. They look nice. This is the first proper HD Sly game, and honestly, it doesn't look half bad. Sure, some of the character designs look a little off. Especially, Penelope, but...
Okay, you both remember the plan, right?
Of course! My mind is like a steel cap!
That's Trap, big guy. And everybody relax. We've been over it 1,000,000 times. What could possibly go wrong?
Famous last words. Look, we're only gonna get one shot at this, so we can't mess up.
All right, no messing up allowed. Now stop worrying. This is gonna be a piece of cake. I'll see you both inside. Now let's get going.
Okay, we'll get there. I'm just waiting for the cutscene to go, and then I'll pause. Sly Cooper the Thief. Okay, let me catch with chat. Hey, PJ. Sorry I missed your message. Cutscene happened, but hey. Looks like my job schedule will conflict with your live stream schedule, but who knows? Since my job is part-time, maybe I can squeeze a hi or hello. I will let you know more tomorrow, though. Okay, that's fine. You know, you do what you gotta do. And hey, at least you're able to watch the VODs, because that's the thing. My streams are archived on my channel, so you can watch the VODs. Don't worry about it. I think the word you're looking for is quadrilogy. A series of movies or games in 4. Okay, yeah, quadrilogy. This is the last in the Sly quadrilogy. Hey, Star Fox, welcome. Have you heard of a song from Cowbell Rom called Good Luck Babe before? No. And hello, Ethondos, welcome. No, never heard of that song. Let me see if there's, audio. Everything's fine. No, okay, subtitles on, obviously, radar on, brightness. Okay, everything's fine. The icon to the left indicates the game is saving. When you see this, yep. Uh-huh. First proper HD Sly game. Not a bad look. Some people don't like the look of, this game, but I don't mind it. It looks alright. It looks not bad. You know, it's... They did a good job with what they did, because Sanzaru, regardless of the...
Careful, Sly. Those security choppers are bad news.
Also, is it just me, or the in-game cutscenes sound quieter for some reason?
I suppose I don't have to mention you can jump using the X button.
Yeah. Or maybe it's just because my TV is quiet, because I didn't want the sound to pick up on my mic. Anyway, yeah, not a bad look. You know, regardless of the flack people give Sanzaru, they clearly had a passion for Sly. I think they still do.
Don't forget you can double jump. Just jump, then press the X button again while you're still in the air.
Right. Just another one of my many talents.
Yeah, no one forgets double jump. But yeah, I think they still care. Will the newly formed Sneaky Devil Games ever work on Sly? Who knows? Because, you know, the studio of Sanzaru got shut down, but now the founders of the old studio, the two heads that were up top in the studio, they created a new indie studio called Sneaky Devil Games. And so, who knows? It'd be nice if they did work on Sly again. Especially since this game ended on a weird cliffhanger, but we'll get there when we'll get there. I won't be bothering with 100%ing the game, because,
If you find the need to adjust your perspective on things, you can move the camera around.
Excellent. It's perfect for peeking around corners.
yeah, I won't be bothering with trying to 100% the game, because that can be a pain to deal with. Now, where do I go from here? Right here, of course.
While jumping to interact with blue sparkling objects.
I remember. That's how I pull off some...
Avoid those choppers, Sly. If they see you now, we're busted.
I think I can handle that.
Is there a secret here? No, just nothing. But yeah, it is interesting how this was like my first Sly game. I know it's not a good place to start, but I didn't know it was part of a quadrilogy. I just saw the game, like, in a promotional pamphlet in the game case of, my copy of the Ratchet & Clank HD collection. And so I bought it just because it looked interesting, and, after that I found out there was a trilogy before, and I got that, and, the rest is history. It's honestly great that there are still fans of this series. Agreed. Sly is just too cool to, like, forget about.
Was truck surfing part of Murray's entrance strategy?
Of course not. Murray's approach route is through the back alley. Why do you ask?
No reason. Anyway, it looks like he's in position now.
Make sure you stay on these cables, Sly. You can't risk going down to street level right now.
Not a problem, Bentley. A good thief prefers to stay above the action anyway. Looks like the perfect night for a heist.
Your thoughts on the Kai versus Tahu battle? Okay, I did watch that yesterday. It was pretty good. The animation looks great. It's made by the same group of people who, like, made... the same, like, studio. They made, what's it called? Rough Danger Puffs. I did watch, like, the first episode of that. Really enjoyed it. Very nice stop motion. It's good to see, like, stop motion series on YouTube, like, indie stop motion. Like, obviously stop motion is a big thing on YouTube. Kind of. There's plenty of people who make, like, Lego stop motions and whatnot. So, like, it's nothing new, but still, it looked really good. It did surprise me that Kai won, because, like, I wasn't sure who would win. They're both well-skilled and well-versatile and everything. Sorry, madam. But...
Security is getting tougher, Sly. Steer clear of the guards and lights. Avoid sprinting around the guards, too. They'll hear your footsteps.
I'll be a ghost, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Sure feels good to be
but...
back in business.
Yeah, it's interesting how... Ow! Interesting how, Kai won.
Getting tougher, Sly. Steer clear of the guards and lights. Avoid sprinting around the guards, too. They'll hear your footsteps.
I'll be a ghost, I promise.
And also, I
Sure
thought,
feels good to be back in
because of the
business.
scale of the minifigures compared to the Bionicle figures, I thought Tahu would have been much bigger than Kai, but apparently not. They downscaled them. Well, technically they upscaled Kai, because, yeah. Shoot. Have you heard of the fan game that's in development, Sly Cooper Thieves Till the End? I'm not sure much about it, but, good luck with that. Honestly, if I were to make something like a Sly thing, aside from a game, I would probably make a Sly Cooper animated series. Like, just adapt the story of the games to an animated series. Because Sly is perfect for that. Sly fits into the cartoon animated... Like, he's literally... They literally took inspiration from, like, a lot of, Saturday morning cartoons. Like Batman the Animated Series. And, just a lot of cartoons and comic books and stuff, and it would just fit perfectly.
Security is really beefed up tonight.
That was too close.
I would have rather been Sly and Carmeline's daughter. But they... Dude, they don't even... That's a fan thing. They don't even have a daughter. They're not even married yet. Will they ever get married? Who knows? But, I don't know. I mean, I get why, because the ending for the trilogy
Flagpole looks like it leads right to the roof.
See, I told you it would
was,
be a
like,
mistake.
very... It fit really well. And it was nice. Wrapped up in a nice little bow. I don't know. I mean, I still like the fourth game for what it is. I just don't like how it ended because, you know. I mean, in the hypothetical scenario where 4 took place years later. Yeah, I mean, it does take place years later, I think, but I think it's only a couple of years. I don't know the exact time frame. I think DreamWorks can make a great Sly Cooper animated project. Oh, yeah, like, people say, like, The Bad Guys, for example, that's a DreamWorks movie. People say that is, like, the closest thing we ever got to a Sly Cooper movie. I can see it. It does have a similar feel. I've seen people draw, like, Wolf with Sly before. Like, people draw, like, characters like, Sly Cooper, Wolf, Nick Wild and Robin Hood. They would draw them like Disney Robin Hood together. Yeah, that's a fun crossover. Yeah, DreamWorks, they would make a great Sly movie for sure. Like, DreamWorks, they seriously need to make some video game movies, like actual video game movies. Don't do the freaking Cocomelon bullcrap. No one cares for Cocomelon. Cocomelon is garbage. Okay, don't make that. Sadly, they are though, but still, ew. No, not watching that garbage. They need to make video game movies, more video game movies. I don't know if they have made much in terms of video game movies, but they should do animated video game movies like this, like for Sly, or Spyro, or whatever, like DreamWorks. Like Sony, DreamWorks, heck, Sony can make their own video game movies because they make animated movies. Like, they can do it. Like, do it. You're wasted potential here. I personally hate what they do with Sly, him lying to Carmelita, and undoing the ending of 3. What happens later with the Black Knight, if that's their name. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'll still watch, just don't expect me to joke around. I mean, I get it. A lot of people don't like 4 for those reasons. I'm just someone who likes it despite of its flaws. Like, I know it has flaws. I know it's not perfect. I know it's technically the weakest in the trilogy, but it still has its highlights. It's still a fun game. It's still a Sly game, and I still like it for what it is. I can see Warner Bros. Doing it instead of DreamWorks. Why does a Cocomelon movie exist? I don't know, but honestly, it should not exist. Cocomelon is just garbage. It's literally made to hijack your kid's brain. They literally have this room in their headquarters called the Distractatron, and their goal is to be like, how can we make this as addicting to a kid's brain as possible? Like, it's bad. It's bad. How are they not shut down already? They need to be shut down. It's so bad. Garbage. Don't let your kids watch Cocomelon. It's garbage. Give them something with substance, like Bluey or Paw Patrol or something. I don't know. I never seen Paw Patrol, but hey, that's better than Cocomelon. Just don't let your kids watch Cocomelon. It's garbage. Yeah. Haley. Warner Brothers is the best company to do stuff. I beg to differ. I mean, they used to be, but now they're kind of not so good. They're having issues right now, ever since they got merged with Discovery or whatever. Like, they're just in a rough spot right now. I don't know. Or isn't. Yeah, isn't. You meant isn't. Yeah, agreed. Okay. Enough yapping, let's go. Yeah, like, I never seen Paw Patrol, but I'm sure it's good.
Huh. Guess I'm a little out of practice.
You say something, Sly?
No. All good here, Bentley.
Okay, it looks like you're going to have to find another way up. Use that ledge to move around to the front of the museum, and stay out of that security light.
I think I can handle that. I can't believe the security at this place. This better be worth it.
I will say, since I want to make my own video games, one of my video games that I want to make is actually inspired by Sly Cooper. Like, it's a spiritual successor in a way. But instead of being with, like, thieves, it's like with spies. That's my idea. It'll have similar mechanics, but it will be a little bit different. It'll still be its own thing. I really need to, like, learn game development. I need to stop procrastinating on this. I don't know why I procrastinate on learning new things. I guess because it seems like a big undertaking, but I don't know, man. I want to do it. My brain procrastinates too much. Hey, Brian. Welcome. That's why Warner Brothers are selling their company, and seems like Paramount is gonna buy it. Yeah, it was either that or Netflix. I don't know why Netflix opted out. Like, I feel like I would have preferred Netflix to have it over Paramount. Because Paramount's not the best either. These companies can't keep buying up each other. Like, we're trying to prevent monopolies here. Come on. We don't need them to be as big as Disney, okay? Please. Well, coding is hard, but people can still learn it on their own. Yeah, I know I'll be able to learn it. I just need to sit down and do it. I'm someone who, like, learns through a mixture of visual, audio, and action. So I like to, like, listen in, observe how to do stuff, and then just do it. You're kind of like Rubber Band Man from Static Shock. Who? I'm sorry, who? I have no clue who that is. Nor what that show or thing is. I have no clue, bruh. No clue. Okay, I'm supposed to be here, I think. Right? Oh, I forgot that's an early 2000s show. You must likely didn't watch it. I've watched some early 2000s shows, but not many. That's probably an obscure one that I just is too niche for me to know about. Like, I've watched some niche shows, but never heard of that one. Like, that's... I grew up in the early 2000s, but I was probably too little to know about it. Or something. I don't know. Also, this is a new collectible. Slime mask. Collect secret masks throughout the game to earn special unlockable items. Yeah. If we collect all these masks, we get a secret cutscene at the end, but I'm not gonna bother collecting all these because it takes up too much time and it's a little tricky to do, I think, so it's fine. We'll watch the ending cutscene is online. We can watch it that way when we're done.
It sure looks like somebody spent a fortune on this place. I wonder what kind of surprises they have inside.
It is interesting to think, like, what would a modern Sly game look like? I would like it if they still kept the same art style. They could still keep the same kind of structure, maybe a bit bigger. Like, kind of like, I mean, in a way, like, games like Assassin's Creed took a lot of inspiration from Sly, or Sly was, like, similar to it. I don't know how you would do it, but, yeah. Wasn't Static Shock a Saturday morning superhero cartoon? That's a rather sly-looking mask. Yep. Rubber Band Man has dyslexia, so he learns a different way to read. That's what I was talking about. Interesting.
Careful now. That's the skyline we want, but it's locked. My instruments are showing that. Move slowly until you're right back. When you're close enough, press the circle button to pick his pocket. You might have to try several times.
Yeah, I know, Bentley. This isn't my first rodeo.
Stealth slam. Sneak up behind an enemy and press. Great, Sly. Now use the key to unlock the skylight.
Yep. Yeah, I'll have to look that cartoon up, because that sounds interesting. But yeah, you know, in that way, yes. Because I am dyslexic. I was severely dyslexic as a child. Eventually I learned other ways to learn things, like, I learned through listening. I'm a very good listener. Another thing is, I'm self-taught in many ways, because learning things the traditional way just never worked for me, so I'm pretty much self-taught in most of my skills. Obviously I have help with, like, YouTube tutorials, but overall I still pretty much just learn it myself for the most part. Good job, Sly, now you're a murderer. Eh. They introduced dyslexia to Rubber Band Man teach people about the condition back in the 2000s. Very interesting. The Ratatouille game on PS2 and GameCube has gameplay inspired by Sly. They even have the Ninja Spire Jump. Interesting. I've heard good things about the Ratatouille game, but I never played it. Strangely, I never played those Pixar games growing up, probably because I wasn't a PS2 kid. I had Wii. I know that game was technically on Wii, but yeah, I don't know. Our game collection growing up was small. We would usually, like, rent games from Blockbuster, play them, and if we liked them enough, we would buy them. Yeah. Interesting. Anyway. Hey, Venom.
Okay, Bentley, I'm in place. Let me know when you shut down the security system.
Patience, Sly. You can't rush greatness, and I'm about to code a hacking masterpiece.
Bentley, the brains. When I was a kid, I used to have the Windows version that came with the photo of Grassy Hill on it. A Windows version of what? Of the Ratatouille game? Is that what you were saying?
Interesting. The last time I was in these sewers, I was just a teenager.
Yeah.
Man, this place is disgusting. My mom should make short work of that grate. I just need to press the triangle button to place one. Well, that was a blast.
Also, I think he jokes about Ninja Turtles here. Because he's in a sewer. Or did he already do that? It's kind of hard for me to hear.
Who says turtles are slow?
It's okay, SLG. Welcome. Bentley the brains. I thought he was a turtle. Yeah. Funny, 15 years ago, there was a pizza establishment where you could also rent movies and games. Good times. Why isn't that a thing anymore? Like, seriously. I know there's some places that are starting to make renting movies and games a thing again. Like, that just needs to be a thing again. We need to bring back Blockbuster. Like, there is one Blockbuster that still exists, but it's only, like, open for tourists and stuff, you know? Like, it's just there to preserve the experience. And it's all the way up in Washington.
That's a big jump. I better use the hover pack here. If I jump and press and hold the X button while I'm in the air, my jets will let me glide a long way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that used to be cool. Hello, there is a PS3 stream. Yep, PS3. I miss Blockbuster. Me too. I do remember going to Blockbuster with my sister and we would rent games and movies there. I was very little, but I do remember it. That reminds me, Freddy Fazbear is getting a real pizzeria in New Jersey. That's cool. I heard about that. Hope that's fun. It's in Oregon. Yeah. Well, if Blockbuster took Netflix deal and bought Netflix, they would still be around. Yeah, but they didn't. They were too arrogant, and it was their downfall. I meant Windows as in the software for computers. Okay, but what does that have to do with... whatever. I used to rent a lot of movies and games for fun times. Yeah.
Thank you, technology. Great, that platform is blocked. I'll have to throw a bomb to clear it off. If I press and hold the L1 button, I can bring up my rangefinder. Then I can adjust the range of my throw by pressing forward or backward on the left stick. Once I find the right distance, I just... That's a direct hit. Ugh. If I fall in that filthy water, I'm buying a new shell.
Yeah, I probably missed the Ninja Turtle joke that he made. Because he did make a Ninja Turtle joke. Just can't remember what it was. Something about turtles and sewers. Yes, maybe. Okay, never mind. Red. Yeah. I should also look into seeing if I can get some of the games that are like Doctor Who games, because there are a few. I know some of them are, most of them are not good, but there's a few that are decent from what I've heard. I'll have to look into those. I think there's one that's like on PS3 and it's like a Metroidvania.
Why didn't I wear my rubber gloves?
I'll look into it, see if I can find it. And there's one on the Wii, and it literally has a Wiimote that looks like the Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver. It's the 11th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver because it has the 11th Doctor in it. But it looks... The Wiimote, that's the Sonic Screwdriver, looks cool though. I do have a local game store that sells games retro and current. Nice. You know, Sony's gonna shut down the Vita and PlayStation stores. I'm glad I got everything I wanted. Yeah, I would. I do want to see if I can get the games I need, but I don't have a way to access the put money into the thing. I'll have to look that up. Think you do it through the PS4 or something, or PS5.
All I have to do is find a way in. Some explosives should do the trick.
It's like a certain way to do it.
And voila! Instant shortcut.
Okay.
Phew! Talk about your close shaves.
How's that security system coming, Bentley?
Great. Perfect. I'll be done in a jiffy.
It's sad that Sony can't keep the internet on older consoles forever. Yeah, but that's not anything new that happened with Nintendo and even Xbox. It's just old consoles, old firmware. It takes up too much money to like keep it running, I guess. I don't know. I wish there was a way to like preserve this stuff, but I don't know, man. I wish, but I don't know. We need physical media, as Pixelus says. Physical media is vital. Exactly. It is very vital. Preserve physical media. We need it. Have you ever played any LEGO games on stream? I remember trying to play the LEGO Ninjago video game, like the one that's based on the movie, but it got like copyright claimed or copyright blocked, so I just ended up not playing the rest of that on stream. Yeah, if I do play LEGO games on stream, it'll probably be something like... It has to be something that won't give me a copyright block. It got me a copyright block because of, like, I think cutscenes from the game were from the movie. Maybe music, I don't know. Mostly the cutscenes, but maybe if I do play it, maybe I can play LEGO Dimensions. I do have it. I need to get other parts of LEGO Dimensions. Like, I never got the Doctor Who pack. I never got the Shima one, or... I have a few Ninjago figures, but not all of them. I got the Sonic one. So, yeah, that would be a fun time to play. I would like to revisit LEGO Dimensions again. I have the Wii U version, which I know is not the best version, but, yeah, since the store is shut down. I might have to get the, PS4 version, because that's, like, the most current version that's still up and running. I have the figurines. I can use them. I just need to... I can use the portal and everything. I just need to get the game on PS4. Excuse me, what? Hold on. Why does glass taste like... What? Sometimes I have trouble of letting go of things, but it tells things Yeah, I'm like that too. I'm also autistic. Only way we can is just ordering from Amazon, eBay, and other sites that'll let older games copies. Yeah. We really need to just preserve it as best we can. Why are you asking this? What? And Nintendo is also shutting down Pokebank, so the 3DS will be totally dead next year. Thought that was already dead, but apparently not. Huh. Really? LEGO is petty these days. Well... It's LEGO Dimensions. Yeah. Oh, I remember this Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. Yep, I enjoyed it. Me too. You know, they need to remaster Lego Island. I want to see a modern version of that game. It would be cool to see a reimagining of that, since it's, like, very old. They could make it, like, just... Make it like a proper Lego game, like they do have, like, TT game kind of Lego game. That'd be cool. Oh, you mentioned Leggett mosquito bites. Oh. I didn't see that. Weird. How do you know what... I guess because you lick the glass? I don't know. That's a joke. Yeah, obviously. Don't eat glass. That's weird. Like, bruh. Come on, come on. What? Anyway.
Next time, I'm giving Sly the sewer job.
Oh, I wanted to lockpick you.
Now for a patented Bentley hack attack.
Hacking. Yep, we got a hack minigame now. Glass of sand. Yeah. The joke's that you are eating glass. You... Okay.
Hello, old friend. We
I
have
didn't
no
know it was a
reason to
joke. I
doubt
thought we
you
were asking a
but
genuine
the
question.
security code flushes us from the system. The left stick should navigate the ship.
I do like the hacking minigames in this one. They're more unique.
The right stick should control the bit cannon.
I mean, they're still the same type of minigames, but the look a little different. They look more upgraded, and I like it. It's cute.
I need to use the data key on that lock to defeat the firewall. This ought to do the trick.
Also, it's nice how the turtle tank thing here is like, it's like a sea turtle. That's cool. It's cute.
Dang it, this reinforced firewall is too strong for the bit cannon. If I use that upgrade slot, I can engage my Panzer code.
I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough, and yeah, the Star Wars reference, I think. Yeah. Gets everywhere, yeah. Well, you make glass of sand, so I don't like you when it... Well, duh. Yeah. By the way, while I never ate glass, I ate grass once just to know what it tastes like. Yeah, don't eat grass either, because, like, even though it's a plant, we can't eat all plants. And grass, you know, you never know what's in the grass. There could be bugs in the grass or dirt in the grass, and I don't know. You shouldn't eat everything. I know there's people who are kids and they used to eat, like, dirt or something, which... I was never that kid, I never did that. But, yeah. Don't eat certain things, you know. Can't believe I have to say that, but some people, you know, they're not right in the head. They're thick in the head, per se. I wish, the term, like, usually people say thick, like, to mean you're thick in the head, you're dumb. But also there's people who, like, use thick in the head to mean, like, well, they use thick for something else, but I'm not gonna say what, but whatever. Thick in the head just means you're dumb. Nice. What do you mean if sand is cute? What? Well, technically we have an organ to just grass that's never used. Huh? Whatever. I don't want to get into that nonsense right now. I don't want to be confused while I'm playing.
And that's the way the code base crumbles. Okay, Murray, you're up.
The Murray is always on, Bentley!
Murray, the Brawn.
Okay, Murray, we need to get you back in fighting shape. Why don't you warm up with a few basic attacks? Press the square button to punch.
Oh yeah! The old muscle memory is really kicking in!
Press and hold the triangle button to charge up, then release it for a wicked spinning attack.
Yes! Nobody can withstand the pink tornado!
To perform a thunderflop, jump, then press the triangle button while in the air.
Oh, Thunderflop! How I've missed you!
Alright. Hold on. Murray sounded like he was about to fart. What are you talking about? Never mind. I think I once accidentally swallowed one of my own baby teeth. Ugh. Oh, that... Ugh. Yeah, my mind wanders, and when I read, I talk about what someone talks about. Fair enough. Just check. Yeah, this chat did get weird. Like, bruh, what happened? Why does the chat get weird sometimes? What is wrong with us? I don't know. I mean, I sometimes ramble, but usually when I ramble about things, it's somewhat related, but sometimes I just bring it up because it's just on my mind. I don't know. That's just what happens when you ramble. That's a weird sounding horn. Why does that horn sound weird? Ow. Do you mind? You dang rats.
You clowns don't know when to quit!
Ugh. Go away. Rat. You're the one with the horn. The weird horn. Shut up. Now you're the one with the horn. Shut up, bro. Shut up. You sound weird. Why does that horn sound weird? That's a weird sounding horn.
You guys should have taken the night off.
Oh yeah. a lot of us here are autistic, so yeah. We broke Rule 9. Wait, what? Well, stuff already been doing weird ever since 2 years. Where's the horn guy? Where is he? Where is he? Where are you, horn dude? Horn dude. With a weird sounding horn. Why does that sound so weird? Is it you? No.
My knuckles are just getting...
All right, make your way to the loading dock. You've got to take out all the guards before I can open the gate.
You punks better call for backup.
Okay, is there an actual horn that sounds like that? It sounds weird.
Huh? Where did you come from, shortstop?
Oh boy, quick time event.
No challenge.
Yeah, this was a weird time for games. Quick time events.
That felt great.
Everything okay, Murray?
Now it is.
Okay. Something to think about. If this game was more accurate to animal biology, Murray would probably be bulletproof. Huh. Why does this character wear a shirt and shoes but no pants? It would be less weird if he wore nothing. It's just, you know, it's like Mickey Mouse kind of logic, you know. Some anthropomorphic animals just don't wear pants for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't know. It's an odd choice, but whatevs. I don't know. I think they actually mentioned that in like a for promotion of this game. They had these animated shorts on YouTube, and one of them was Murray reading a bunch of questions like he got in the mail, and one of them was like, "Why do you not wear pants?" And he mentioned how no pants fit him, so that's why he doesn't wear pants. No pants fit him. Fair enough, I guess. Well, Hippo is gonna... Well, not... Yeah. Then why wear a shirt and shoes at all if he's not in the... He's not in the mud. Whatever. Technically speaking, not really. This is why when I'm being weird, I usually reply on the users in the chat. I'm not streamer. When you see @ next to the username, I'm talking to them. Fair enough. Squidward doesn't wear pants too. Unpopular opinion, Sonic needs to wear pants. Mickey Mouse wears shorts for but no shirt. Oh, right. Good point. That's more normal than a shirt with no... Yeah. No, pants don't suit Sonic. Yeah, Minnie Mouse doesn't wear a shirt. Wears shirt. She does wear a skirt. Yeah, I guess it's not Mickey Mouse logic. It's more so... I don't know. Like, there's plenty of cartoony animal characters that don't wear pants, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. Unless you count Sonic, obviously, but whatever.
Hurry, don't forget to use your throwing ability. Press the circle button to stomp near an object, and you will pick it up. Then press the
Okay, you
square
gotta
button
pick
to
up
throw
stuff.
the object. If you press the triangle button instead, you can slam the object down.
Okay,
Okay, Sly, the security system is down. You're all clear.
Great.
Donald Duck is another example. He doesn't wear pants. Buster Bunny doesn't wear pants and wears a shirt. Okay, yeah. Most animal characters, don't wear... pants either. And then there's KK Slider. Oh yeah, he doesn't wear anything.
What the?
You didn't really think you were gonna get away with it, did you, Ringtail?
I don't like how they made her look a little more.
Hey, Carmelita!
Ugh.
Funny meeting you here.
Sly Cooper, you no good lying thief! I'm locking you up for good!
Sorry, gotta take a rain check. I'll call you.
Oh, brother.
Cooper!
Good evening, this is Sly Cooper. I'd like to request a ride.
You, Sly. Now quit messing around and get down here. We're in the van and ready to roll.
Au revoir. Let's hit it.
Buckle up, boys! Oh,
Okay, sorry, I keep pausing. Just have to read. Well, hello, Inspector Carmelita Fox. You're looking very stunning, Vixen, for an inspector. Probably read that wrong, way. But with Buster Bunny, when he puts his hands on his side, they act like pockets. Oh yeah, I've seen that kind of thing where, yeah, that's odd. Whatever. No, Sly, you completely deserve this. Trano from the Backyard again. Tyrone from Backyardigans also had pockets without pants. Oh yeah, he did. You're right. Yeah, that's another thing. The Backyardigans, they don't wear pants aside from. Well, okay. Obviously, Uniqua. She has what's it called? She has overalls, and then there's Tasha. She just wears a dress. So they're good. But the boys, yeah, they don't wear any pants aside from Austin. He has pants. Pablo has no pants. He literally doesn't wear anything aside from his little hat and a little bow tie. And Tyrone, he doesn't wear pants, but he has a shirt. So yeah, you're right. I think it's kind of funny how in every Sly Cooper game, Carmelita just has a different voice actress. For real, why does she keep changing voice actresses? They changed her voice every game. It's so weird. I will say, I do like her voice in this game. It's not a bad voice. It's either like this one or the first game would probably be my favorite Carmelita voices. Sly Cooper F-boy confirmed. Trying to get away from those kind of jokes, but that does make me wonder if they ever... Okay, yeah. I don't want to think about it.
just like in a demolition derby!
Look out! No! I think I cracked my shell. Watch out for those trees! Where are you going?
Just setting up for the jump! Welcome to Air Murray! Thanks for flying!
Nice landing, Murray. Hey, Bentley, not to complain, but we're kind of trapped here.
Relax, Sly. Just put the dagger in the receptacle. Perfect. Isotopic decay calibrated. Adjusting fusion synthesis. Anytime you want to punch it, Murray.
You got it, chum!
Do not slow down, Murray.
I never do! Whoa!
Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time. That's quite the title card. Okay, that took a while. Jeez, took too long. But that's on me. That's on me.
Well, what else can I say about Carmelita? As you can see, our relationship is complicated. And I just succeeded in upgrading it to hazardous. I certainly wasn't expecting her to crash the party. She'd been so busy with her latest case, I never thought she'd have her eye on me. In fact, I'd kind of been counting on it. But then, I should have known better than to underestimate Inspector Carmelita Fox. As much as she liked having fun, Carmelita was serious about her police work. And now, I had a lot of explaining to do. But the plan was in motion, and there was no stopping now. Even though I was thinking I'd need the time machine just to patch things up with Carmelita. Before the heist, we'd recruited our disco-loving, scuba-diving friend, Dimitri Listeau, to look after the Thievius Raccoonus. Because it was irreplaceable and the only guide we had, it was far too risky to take the book through time with us. Bentley had even invented a communication device to allow us to contact Dimitri no matter where or when we travel. It was a perfect situation, since it allowed him to update us on any changes to the book while limiting our exposure to his fashion critiques. Everything was happening so fast. The past few days were just a blur. But as we howled through the time vortex, I realized we were in for a very long trip.
Okay, I'll read chat in a moment. Hold on. Just cutscene will happen, I know it. I know it. I'm also completely on Carmela's side. Get it? Yeah, I get it. I'm like, yeah. Let's talk about something normal, you know, these textures. Hold on.
We needed to locate Ryuichi Cooper, Master Ninja, and Master Chef. According to the Cooper clan history, Ryuichi Cooper was actually the inventor of sushi. After creating this delectable dish, he opened a sushi restaurant, which, while very prosperous, also provided the perfect cover for a ninja. When we got to Japan, it was obvious something was very wrong. What should have been a peaceful village was more like a heavily patrolled military base. We located Ryuichi Sushi restaurant only to find it shut down and under guard. Things got worse when Bentley discovered that Ryuichi was locked up in a new high-security jail, allegedly for serving bad sushi to the shogun. It all sounded like a pretty tough piece of fish to swallow. We needed to get to the bottom of the situation, and the first order of business was getting Ryuichi out of prison.
Sly Cooper and the gang in Turning Japanese. And we have the hideouts back. Nice. Okay, let's talk about something normal. You know, the textures that define how light acts in flat video game objects? Why are they called normal maps? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I don't really understand normal maps. That's something, like, as someone who's still kind of new to 3D, it's not just in video games, it's also with 3D modeling. I don't understand properly how they work. It's a little weird. What's so normal about them? Good question. No clue. I'm guessing they got their idea from the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Probably partially, but it's probably also other factors as well. Just time travel. It's not a new thing. It's not just from Back to the Future. There's a lot of other things that have time travel in it. You know, Doctor Who. Zelda has some time travel. Yeah, there's a lot of different time travel throughout media. It's crazy. Grey Dills. I have no clue who that is. Too bad she will fall for every time. Eh. Is that a chaos? Probably not, but I see what you mean. It looks like one. Sly can't commit to save his life. Sly Cooper and the gang in Turning Japanese. I don't think you can change that. From what I understand, the color defines where the light is coming from. It's pretty cool. Huh. Neat. Turning anime. A Sly Cooper anime would be pretty dope, honestly. New goodies in the thief net. Okay. Paraglider. Yes, definitely. Combat, sleep, ammo. Okay, yeah. I do like how each version of the hideout in each version of time in this game is unique and packed with random goodies. It looks nice. Like, you can't deny this game does have a pretty looking art style. It is different from the PS2 games, but hey, it still looks pretty. And I think it's pretty faithful for how it looks, for the most part. There are some character designs that look a little off, but ultimately, pretty faithful. Looks pretty good. I like it for what it is. It's nice. Hey, LPS Kitty, welcome. This series has always had some real charm. Hopefully it returns. I agree. I do want Sly to return, especially since this game kind of, you know, ended on a cliffhanger. It's a pretty good looking game. Yeah, it is pretty. Alright, let's go. Do some jobs. I'll try to get as much as I can. I know I won't be able to complete 100% this game. I was able to do it on the first game and on the second game. Third game doesn't really have much to 100% because there's no clue bottles. This one I can try to do, but the only thing I probably won't be able to do is get all the masks. That's a little tricky. Same with the trophies. I probably won't platinum this. Because what happens is you need to collect everything, including the trophies, in order to get the... Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Feudal Japan. AD. AD. That's interesting. Because, like, okay. Because we know, or maybe it's not correct. Maybe AD is something else. I don't know. But I know in, like, a lot of history periods, time periods throughout history, you have BC and AC, or, yeah, C. And the C stands for Christ. It's supposed to be, like, before Christ and after Christ. So, like, it's, you know. So, that begs the question. This one has D. What's the D for? I wonder. It's interesting. Hi, Amax. Welcome. Let's see. Options, no. Extras, unlockables, no. How do I access my, Okay, it's just that. Got it. I always knew it was 80. I don't think it ever was AC. So 80. No, wait. I thought they did have C. Or am I just thinking it's BC? Then what? Okay, I need to look up what these time periods mean, because that's fascinating. Okay. Because I thought it was like BC, AC, it's supposed to be like before and after Christ. Like before and after he was on Earth. Crud, I should've... Okay. My mind is playing tricks on me. I thought I was someone here with a Sly Cooper name tag. AD stands for Anno Dimitri, a Latin phrase that means in the year of our Lord, of the Lord. I thought it was in the year of our Lord, because that's usually how people say it, in the year of our Lord. But okay, interesting. That's fascinating. I'm gonna scope out the land just a little bit, see if I can find any... Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Mahjong title. Interesting. Not sure how Mahjong is played. Also, isn't Mahjong from China? Isn't that a Chinese thing and not a Japanese thing? On a clue bottle? 30. Yep. I'm glad the clue bottles are back, because they weren't in the third game, but that's because they were cut for time. Because it was rushed. But hey, if those games ever get like a remastered collection, like if Sly ever gets the Spyro Reignited / Crash Bandicoot Insane treatment, then they can add the clue bottles and treasure back. We also do have treasures back. And the treasures in this one are more like Easter eggs, full collectibles. You don't really sell them, you collect them. Got it from Google, but I thought it was Latin. Okay. Interesting. Keep Sly over that fire for a bit. I want him cooked. Cooked raccoon. Right. That reminds me. Can we stop have people saying cooked? Like, I'm tired of people saying cooked. Especially in, like, such a defeatist way. Like, saying, like, oh, we're cooked, or this thing is cooked. And it gets on my nerves. I'm tired of seeing it everywhere. It just doesn't fit. I'm tired of the defeatist mindset of people. Like, I get it, the world kind of sucks right now, but can we at least try to be a little more optimistic? Like, just a little bit? Just a wee bit, please? And stop saying we're cooked. We already have ways to express if we're in a rough situation. Like, we have, like, we're screwed, or if you want to be more vulgar, we're effed or something. Like, just don't say we're cooked. That just doesn't fit, because cooked, it doesn't fit. Just no. I'm tired of it. Tired of hearing people say we're cooked. It's annoying. We're boiled. Or we're fried. That makes more sense. We're fried. Or we're burnt, I guess. We're scorched. I don't know. There's a lot of sayings that I really don't understand. Yeah, Mahjong is from China. Got it. Don't get too caught up on the AC and AD because some people use both sometimes. Okay. Also, yeah, the doomer and cooked language doesn't help. We need to try to be positive for things to get better. Yeah, like, things won't get better if you keep, like, believing it won't. Like, dude, be optimistic, okay? Optimism... people associate optimism with ignorance, like you're just blissfully ignorant, but no. Optimism just means, like... Optimism is when you know there's hardships ahead, but you know there's a way out of it. That's optimism. Like, we need more optimism. We need people to be optimistic. Like, come on. The world sucks right now, yes, but things won't get better if we keep being doomer. Like, stop being doomers and be optimistic, okay? It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get out of this. You just gotta set your mind to it. We gotta work together. Because, you know, if we all team up, we all work together, there's more of us than there are of the people in power. And if we all just put our heads together, like, come on. We made it this far in the world, like, we can get out of this. Just in the grand general scheme of things, we can do this, okay? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. Now, where's the rest of these clue bottles? I know they're everywhere. It's hard to hear them. They're kind of quiet. Also, yeah, never mind. Some say your goose is cooked. I don't even know what that means. How to defend the defendist minds. Defeat the defeatist mindset. Watch pixels. Hey, I mean, I try to be optimistic. I try to spread positivity. I mean, if I can help people be more optimistic and spread positivity, then I surely will, as best I can. Because I know we need more positive influence, so I do want to be a beacon of light, a good beacon of positive influence, of positive vibes. I know I can't do much because I'm just one person, but I will try to at least make things a little bit better. Just a wee bit. Hello, Zach. National Waffle Day? Okay, I didn't know that was neat. What makes me mad is people calling everything they don't like slop. Oh yeah, that's also annoying. The whole slop thing is annoying too. Like, I don't use slop unless it actually makes sense. Like, if something is actually, like, poor quality. I only use that. Because only call something slop if it's actually poor quality. Like, if it's shovelware. Like, that's another thing. Back in the day, back in the day, people used to call, like, bottom of the barrel, bargain bin media, like, shovelware, like, games. Like, the Wii had a lot of shovelware. Or, you had, like, bargain bin, like, movies, like DVDs. That's shovelware. I don't use slop unless it's something like AI. Like, in that case, yes, that is slop. Ah, there's a piece of, there's something over there. Hold on. Yeah, true, we gotta spread positivity. I gotta go now. Need sleep for work tomorrow. Good night, everyone. May the Lord, bless you all with a good sleep. Sweet dreams. Yep, amen. And good night, Bio. I don't even know why they call food grub when grubs are real bugs. Yeah, that's odd, too. That's also weird, like... It's just weird, man. Language is weird. English is weird. Like, you know how in certain things, depending on where you are from, like, despite having the same language fundamentally, American English and British English are kind of different because there's different lingo. So, like, you'll have words like, let me think. Hold on, I need to focus here. Oh man, I can't run on this, dang it. I lost it, I lost. That's fine. We have this one. Can I... Dang it. Never mind. Thankfully it's still right here. Let me think. Oh, for example, here in the West, we call this food we call them fish sticks. But in, the UK, they call them fish fingers. Why are they calling them fish fingers instead of fish sticks? I don't know. I mean, I get it. The shape is kind of like a finger, I guess. I don't know. That's kind of weird. What's another example? They use the word bloke, which I think just means guy, like just some dude, some bloke. They use bloody, but that's just it's like a light swear. It's not really a swear, but it's just whatever. They'll use rubbish instead of, like, It's basically just them saying this is garbage, this is crap. Which I know, I like rubbish. I think that fits. It sounds nice, but it's also I don't know. Just thinking of random. Okay, can I get up? I don't know how to get up from here. Oh dear. Here? No? Hold on. Ugh. Okay, yeah, no good. No good there. Just gonna leave it. We used to pronounce night with a K during the medieval times, but for some reason we dropped the K and now it's silent. Like, knight? Is that how it's originally said? Knight? I don't know. Certain words in English just don't have the right word. I don't know. English is just weird, man. And I say that as a native English speaker. Like, English is weird. It's just weird. That's just how our language is. It's weird. No wonder a lot of people struggle to learn it. It's fair enough. English is weird. I don't blame them for struggling it. Even I struggled with it, and because I'm dyslexic, but yeah, English is weird. Knife. Oh yeah, knife. Yeah. I'm just gonna do the thing. Okay. Oh, here's a bottle. How did I miss that? Okay.
Okay, Sly. We need to break Ryuichi out of jail. I have some ideas, but you know the drill. I need you to do some recon for me.
Camera work?
Correctamundo, Motobi. I need some shots of the prison entrance and the samurai armor those big guards are wearing. You should also grab some shots of Ryuichi's restaurant. We may need those for later. Capiche?
Yeah. I got you, pal. But maybe we should stick with English.
Sayonara, Cooper-san.
I can't believe we made it out of
What do you mean?
Paris in
He
one
was working on.
piece.
He was pronouncing things in Japanese because we're in Japan. Whatever. And I know sayonara just means see you later. That's nice. I like sayonara. And san is just a formal, like, yeah. It's funny. English is 2 languages and a trench coat. You are now breathing manually. What the frick? Okay. Okay, just gotta go over yonder somehow. Oop. Huh. Can we... You are now looking manually. What does that even mean? What does it even mean when you're doing... Whatever. I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna leave that guy. Okay, it's over... What? Oh, down here. Or not. What? Where the frick am I going? Ah! Dang it. Ow. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I don't wanna, Blah! Okay, I wasn't supposed to kill him, right.
I can't believe we made it out of Paris.
When you remember the fact that you are breathing, you start doing that manually until you forget.
One piece.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know. I don't really think about it, I just like... It's just instinct. You just breathe on instinct. Oh dear. Okay. Now, we just need to climb up here. I think. Don't see me. You don't see me, that's good. I'm literally a thief in the night. You will never notice me. Never notice. I don't know why I say that with that accent. I mean, I want to get better at accents anyway. I don't know. I need to practice my voice lines. I really need to do a thing where I just record random voices that I can do as a portfolio, like my own voice samples, my voice portfolio. Like if I want to get into voice acting, this is my voice range. This is what I can do. It'd be nice to do. Pickpocket you. Ah! Let me run. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Good. 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 Good.
You can't lose me.
You don't see me. Goodbye. Just like your heart, it doesn't need permission to beat. That's strangely poetic, but yes. In your last long video, your character in the thumbnail ended up looking like she was derpy eyes. What? What are you talking about? That'd be really problematic if he did. Yeah. Yeah. Gray D. Lewis, the voice actress, she voices with all characters. I don't know who she is. So give me an example of who she voices. I know a few voice actors. I know more voice actors than actual actors. Like, I know some actual actors, obviously, but I also am more familiar with voice work. Like, for example, you know, David Tennant, he is an actor, but I more so am familiar with his voice work. I mean, I know a few of his acting roles, most notably the Doctor, obviously, but, you know, he had other acting roles that I just never seen, because maybe the show is, like, too dark or inappropriate for my liking. I don't know. But I'm familiar with his voice roles, like, he did Scrooge McDuck, he did the Fugitoid, he did Spite Lout, he did Angus. He seems to have a couple of characters that were named Angus that he voiced, which is funny enough. Like, if I had a nickel for every time David Tennant voiced a character named Angus, I'd have 2 nickels. Or so. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice or whatnot. I can't remember the exact number, but it's more than once, for sure. It's funny. By the way, isn't it weird that cartoony characters look more normally if if they a bit cross-eyed. I don't really think it looks that normal, but whatever. Just silly. It's just silly. Okay, I need to pickpocket this guy. Just need to wait for him to turn around, and then I pickpocket. Come on, let me pickpocket. Am I supposed to follow him? I'm supposed to follow him, I think. Follow this guy. Tail him. Do. Oh, never mind. I'm fleeing. Goodbye. It has to do with the art style and perspective of the artist. Yeah. Okay, now I can, what am I supposed to do? I think I'm supposed to shoot him with the... Or I'm supposed to take a picture? Take a picture of him? Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're, Yeah, hold on. Let me wait for him to go away. I can't pick my thing here, apparently. Or can I? Okay, that's what I'm supposed to do. Move the camera slide, please. There.
These guards look like real bruisers.
And real ugly, too. That was definitely not his best side.
Yeah. Azula from Avatar: The Last Airbender and Kitty Catswell from Tough Puppy. Oh, it's her. Okay. Cool. Most cartoons only have 4 fingers. Yeah, because drawing the full 5 fingers is time-consuming and hard to animate. So they just keep 3 fingers, which it's just easier for animators, which, fair enough. It makes sense. By the way, I think she would be a good voice, for, what's, Winter's sister in Wings of Fire? Because we know the Wings of Fire is getting an animated series on Prime. So if they do the second arc ever, they should make her the voice for Winter's sister, Icicle. That's her name, Icicle. And Winter can be voiced by, what's his name? He's the voice of Prince Zuko and, Zim from the Dragon Prince. And, what's his name? American Dragon guy? I forget his name. But he would also make he would make a good, voice for Winter. Drawing hands is pretty difficult. Yeah, as an artist myself, as a character artist, yeah, drawing hands, not easy. I have found a good technique to do it, though. Like, you basically, start with drawing a box, and you draw the fingers as squares, and it's just easier to do. Okay, I'm supposed to take a picture of this guy, right? Thankfully, I'm out of sight from him. Thankfully. Prison.
I really don't like the look of that place.
Something tells me the inside looks even worse. How will
Also, I
explain
believe
this to
there's a
Carmelita?
secret somewhere. There's
Time
an
travel?
Easter egg on the building.
She'll
Hold
never
on.
believe it.
Let me get up high. Is it here? Or... There he is. Hold on. Look who it is. Look. It's him. It's Clockwork. So Clockwork is an Easter egg in this game. He's like in every time period, just stalking. Just stalking. So they have him here, stalking. That is creepy, but also really cool. Dang. They make him look like he's made of stone, but he obviously isn't. He's made of metal. He's a robotic owl. I've thought about, like, since I'm getting into animation and everything and doing animation, I'm working on one right now, I need to take Clockwork's voice lines and just animate them. Like, animate Clockwork, just as a practice. I need to do that. It's on my list. Drawing hands is easy. Drawing feet, however, is a challenge. That too. With Animal Crossing, Nintendo took the easy way out and didn't draw fingers for their characters. Yeah, they're just little nubs. They're like the Miis. They don't have hands. They're just little nubs. Well, I mean, the Miis have hands now, but they used to not have hands. They had little nubs, which I don't mind. I like the nubby look. It's cute. It's a stylistic choice. It's cute when it happens, you know? I like the nub look, the nubby hands. I even like the N64 hands where they're just a brick. They're just all smushed together. I like that too. Still looks nice. It's a style. I don't know. I don't like things to be too realistic. I like style in my art and in games. It looks better. It ages better. Stop going for realism with games. We're not making movies here. We're making games. It's just better to have the games look stylized. It ages better. You want your game to age like fine wine? Make your game visually appealing. Make it unique. Gaming needs to have a,
That might be the largest gate I've ever seen.
The thief in me just needs to know what's
games need
behind
to have a sort of artistic renaissance, like how animation is going for stylistic looks now because of Spider-Verse. Like, we need that for video games. It's kind of happening in the indie scene, but not so much in the mainstream gaming scene. I don't know. We need more style in our games. Menacing Clockwork. Yeah. It's cool that they had Clockwork Easter eggs in this game. Yeah, it's a very nice nod. Most cartoon animals are also barefoot, even the ones who wear clothes, but animal paws aren't that difficult to draw. True, like I've drawn animal paws, it's not hard at all. Well, unless the game is from a movie, then it's a different story. Yeah, but even then you could stylize, like... Okay, from the little bit of Doctor Who knowledge I know about the games in the video games of Doctor Who, the games mostly have unique art styles. There's one that's like somewhat recent, I forget what it's called, but it has the 13th Doctor, and it's probably, I think it's like a VR kind of game, it's very short, but it has this very cute cel-shaded style, and it just looks very nice. I'm like, man, I wish Doctor Who had more style like this. Like, I like the live-action parts of Doctor Who. Like, Doctor Who is, like, the only live-action series I ever hyperfixate on. But I do like it when they do animation or unique styles. Like, it's cool. It's different. They need to do that more. Heck, I would even like the style, like... There's one Doctor Who animated short film or special that they made. One of them had it had the 10th Doctor, and it was in this unique art style that's kind of reminiscent of like Is it Hytale or Telltale? It's like the same studio they made like the Walking Dead games. It's like that art style. And it looks very cool. And man, I wish that studio made like a Doctor Who game like in that style. That would look cool. I would like that. That would look really cool. I don't know, there's potential. There's potential. Because we haven't really had like a proper great Doctor Who game. I mean, we've had some decent ones, but man, there's potential. There's hidden potential to make a really good Doctor Who game. You just need to find the right studio. I think one studio that would be perfect for a Doctor Who game is Insomniac. I think Insomniac games would fit for a Doctor Who game because they have experience with sci-fi with the Ratchet and Clank series, and they know how to make realistic open adventure games like Spider-Man. I don't know. I think that would be a perfect fit for a Doctor Who game.
I love sushi. Sly, there's some kind of commotion outside the local geisha house. Go check it out and grab some shots too.
Bentley,
Okay.
remind me to buy you your own camera.
Well, I think we need 2D animation to return. That too. It's Telltale. Right, Telltale. Hytale is the Minecraft-like game made by Hypixel. Right, that's another thing. My bad. Telltale. Doctor Who is a very old thing. I still haven't seen anything from it yet. Yeah, I mean, it's over 60 years old. Like, I haven't seen most of Doctor Who. I've mostly seen just new Doctor Who, like 2005 to now. Or I guess technically, because like, okay, Doctor Who is currently like off the air because they're currently just finding a new new people to work on it because I don't know, they had some production issues. They were going to do a Christmas special this year, but now they're not because they're stuck in development, in a development funk. So who knows? Who knows when it'll come back? But I'm sure it will eventually. I mean, it's Doctor Who. Even when Doctor Who was on a hiatus throughout the 90s, because they still had like the movie. I had never seen the movie, but I'll have to watch it at some point. But eventually it came back in 2005. So I'm sure the same will happen again. You just need to give it time. Eventually the right people will pick it up, and we'll be in a new era of Doctor Who. So we have Classic Who and New Who, but what would be the next one? What would the next Doctor Who be called? Hard to say. Good. Hard to say question. What am I looking at here? It's supposed to take a picture of this place. Everybody knows Doctor Who, but no one knows Super Y. I know Super Y. I remember Super Y. I watched Super Y as a kid. I remember Super Y. I watched a lot of cartoons as a kid, so yeah, I know. I remember Super Y. Not my favorite kids cartoon, but I know what it is. I remember Super Y. I remember Super Y when I was really young. Yeah. Okay, we got Bargain Bin. Yeah, this is Elf Jeff F.A., but he's the. What's the tiger from the second game called? It's the Bargain Bin version of that one. I forget what his name is.
I better get a shot of this guy's ugly mug for Bentley.
Super Y wasn't that. Yeah, it was decent. It was all right.
Jungle somewhere.
Do you know about the antivirus that stole Super Y's character design for the ads? No, I never heard of that. That's fascinating, but also scummy. Like, ew, don't do that. Okay, I'm supposed to follow him, I think? Yeah, we're just following him. You know the gist. This happens all the time. Am I supposed to take a picture of him? I think I am. Hold on. Hold on. Huh? Hold on. Ah! Wait, buddy. Wait a minute. Wait a sec. Stand still so I can take a picture of you. Take a picture of your mug.
Sly, I'm sure I recognize that guy. He's wanted by Interpol. He's a ruthless mercenary general responsible for overthrowing several small countries.
So, what kind of mess are we in, Bentley?
I don't know, but one thing's certain. My hunch was correct. We aren't the only ones with a time machine.
Dang, okay. Also, I like how they have the James Bond thing here. That's just funny. They got sued for it. Rightfully so, yeah. Pretend. Okay. Something like that. Never use someone else's character without permission because yeah. Obviously. I mean, there's some people who are chill about people using their characters as long as they don't make money off of it, but there's some cases they're like, yeah, that's not cool. That's a big no-no. You can reply the job. Nice. We can even travel again if we need to. So we're not gonna replay jobs, we're just gonna... It's an interesting, menu thing. Costumes, which we haven't unlocked yet. This is for our treasure. We'll collect the treasure later. We can even play, ping pong if we want. There's even an arcade machine, but that's being worked on. I remember someone in my school said that they put Spider-Man on a cake and they got sued for thousands of dollars when they sold it. Really? That reminds me of this story I heard where, this couple, they, like, lost their son. Their son was, like, very little and he died of, like, some kind of disease, like cancer or something. And, he loved Spider-Man, and they wanted to put Spider-Man on his gravestone, but Disney was being a bunch of jerkwads and was like, no, you can't do that. Like, dude, a kid died. A kid who loved Spider-Man. Have a heart and let them use Spider-Man to honor the kid. Like, bruh. Bruh, you gonna be a jerk? You gonna be a heartless jerk? I feel bad for those parents. That's just horrible. Okay, I know we haven't gotten very far into the game yet. It's just kind of late. We've just been talking too much, I guess. I don't know. Well, this is before Disney owned Marvel, but yeah, Disney just like doing that. Yeah. It was different. Yeah, I'm talking about a different case, but it was more recent, but yeah. It was years ago, but it was more recent. It was when Disney owned Marvel. Still do, obviously, but you know what I mean. Past tense. You know. Is that even the right? Whatever. Okay. I'm just gonna quick save. Good. Okay. Yeah, I remember that story. It's so sad. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We'll get back on this on Wednesday and get more progress done in this episode. In Japan. Let me find a raid target and then we'll call it a stream. I'm sorry, it just took longer than expected. Mostly because people have been chatting and You know, it happens. It happens. What are you gonna do? Yep, time for raid target. Okay, who's live? Oh. Dang, okay. Ooh. This person's playing a game we did earlier this year with Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction. Let's raid them. Heck yeah. Yeah. Perfecto. Okay, here's that. Yeah, some people can chat and play at the same time, but some can't. Yeah, I can chat and play at the same time. It's just this game has dialogue, and I don't want to talk over the dialogue. I wish I could put subtitles, like, for every bit of dialogue, but not all of it has subtitles. Chatting and gaming, my favorite combo. Agreed. It's a vibe. Okay. Here's the raid target. We'll do hashtag pixel raid. And on that note, I will see you guys on Wednesday. We'll get back into Sly, and yeah. Have a good one, and it's good to be back streaming. And yeah, take care and God bless. Ciao.